Hey everybody. Okay, today I wanted to get on here and talk about being addicted to chaos, being addicted to stress, being addicted to struggle, being addicted to suffering. And it's something that so many people deal with this. So many people, it's like unconscious. It's so subconscious that a lot of us deal with being addicted to stress and chaos and like wonder why we're in all these chaotic situations and these chaotic relationships and stressful jobs. We have to work so hard for money and so hard for this and so hard for that. It's literally embedded in us from when we're children. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. It starts in childhood. Whether you grew up in a stressful family, a stressful life, like there was a lot of kids in the house, right? Or your parents were super stressed, or your parents were always fighting, or you grew up not with your parents and like the people you were living with, it was stressful and chaotic. Like at that time, like between the ages of 1 and 8 years old, your nervous system was getting attuned to your surroundings. So if your surroundings were chaotic and stressful and then there was struggle, whether it came to relationships or money or whatever it was, your nervous system and your body learned that this is normal. This is normal. And like whatever's normal to our bodies feels safe to us. Even if it's not the safest and the best situation, our bodies are like, okay, this is normal. This is how it's always been done. This is how we've been living since we were kids. This is safe, right? Even though it's not necessarily safe, that's just what your body's thinking. And then as you grow older, that starts to spill out into your school and then into your work, right? So you might be the type of student that's like piles on like all the extracurricular classes and all the high level classes, and you're in all the clubs, and then you have all the sports, and then and then you just have so much going on. It's super stressful. I know that's how I was when I was growing up. I remember, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't really, it's not that I don't remember high school that much, it's just there was so much going on and I was so stressed out, and it was just so chaotic. Like this kind of practice here, and then I have this sport practice, and I have this club, and then I have this party, and then this social life, and I had a full schedule of all these high level classes, and I was always studying for something or doing a project or this and that. It was just like going. That was just like on a hamster wheel. Like it was so stressful. It was crazy. And I think because I was just completely addicted to stress and to chaos from my upbringing, from my childhood, that I thought that was normal. And also everybody around me was like that too, especially the people who were in all the clubs and all the sports and the high level classes and this and that. Like we just had a freaking lot going on all the time. So it was just normal to me, right? And then after school, and then that obviously carried on into college. I remember I got to the point I was in college and I was, okay, sorry, I thought something happened to it. I thought it froze. Are we good? Are we back? Okay, we're back. And then we got into college and I was just like, I remember I was in school to be a dentist because I remember my mom was like, oh, dentists make a lot of money, like you should go to school to be a dentist. So I was like, okay, whatever, like, like the immigrant mindset, like just tell your kid to go to school to make the most money as possible, doctor, lawyer, engineer, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that, but like that just wasn't my path. Anyway, I was doing those classes and I was so freaking stressed out, and I was so like, it was a struggle for me. And I'm very smart and I'm very great in school and like academically, so like it just wasn't flowing, it wasn't working, I wasn't feeling fulfilled, and I was like, I can't do this, like I can't do this, this is too much for me, like this isn't good. And then I switched my major to marketing, and then I loved it. It flowed so easy and it worked out even better, and now I'm so happy I went to school for marketing. It's just so much better for my personality, and I end up using it all the time in every sort of job I've ever had. So it worked out fine, right? But I was in college when I started to realize like, I don't like being stressed out. I don't like when it's so chaotic and I'm struggling to like get through these classes, struggling to get through life. Like I was in a lot of chaotic relationships at the time. So that's the next part, right? So you're being addicted to stress. Like I said, this is all subconscious. This is all like within your body. And anything that is new to your brain and to your body, like your brain's job is just to keep us safe, right? So if something is new, even if it's amazing, like making a lot of money or moving to an amazing city or getting like in a great relationship or stuff, because it's new to our bodies, it sends a signal in our brains. Our brain sends a signal to our body like abort, not safe, no, like, and it's like self-sabotages you of like being in this amazing, calm, great relationship, or like moving to this amazing city, or making all this money, or starting your own business, because it's new, right? So my body was very addicted to chaos and stress and struggle. So I had a lot of chaotic friendships and a lot of chaotic relationships, and there's always drama, and there's always fights in the friend group, and people breaking up and making up, up and this and that. And like, we always went to chaotic places. Like, we went to nightclubs and we went to chaotic music festivals, and it was just all nuts, and everybody, it was so much all the time, but I was used to it. It's almost like I craved it. Like, it's almost like when, like, if there was a guy that came into my life and he was normal and he was chill and nice, I'd be like, he's boring. Like, he's boring. It's like my body would find, my brain would find stuff that was wrong with him because he just wasn't chaotic, because it wasn't stressful, because it wasn't a struggle to be with him. You know what I mean? Or it's like if I had a job where I would be like, it was calm, chill, and I really liked it, like, I would find something wrong with it. And it's like, it's literally just because my body was addicted to chaos, addicted to stress, addicted to struggle, like all that thing. And when it comes to the jobs too, it goes as deep as working really, really hard for money, right? Like, working really, really hard because you subconsciously believe that things need to be a struggle. Like, you have to bust your ass and like work tirelessly and not sabotage, and like your relationships have to take a hit and your health has to take a hit, all this just for you to make money, because you grew up thinking that that's normal, that like the struggle life is normal, like the stressful, chaotic life is normal, and like how you do one thing is how you do everything. So it literally goes into all aspects of your life. And even beyond just your social life and your romantic relationships and your jobs, it's just your everyday life. Like, you can't sit still. Like, you know, when you're like literally at home and you're just like trying to relax, and like you can't relax. You almost feel guilty for relaxing and just chilling, because like that does not feel normal for your body. Or if you're always late, you're always rushing somewhere. It's like you have a flight to catch. I was just telling my sister this. I was like, you need to give yourself more time to get to the airport. She's like, no, I don't like being at the airport early. Like, I like rushing to it. I said, no, you don't. You're just used to it. Like, you don't like that. It's not fun when you're rushing to the airport, speeding through traffic, trying to run through the place to catch your flight. Like, that is so stressful and unnecessary. Like, there's so much unnecessary chaos that's added to that. But honestly, a lot of people do that, and they always find themselves doing that because their body's used to it. So subconsciously, they will take certain steps or leave at certain times or take longer to do certain things, so that to confirm that belief that like, yeah, stress, yes, chaos, yes, let's do this. And like, when I finally stopped being addicted to stress and chaos, and I'm the type of person, I used to be running to the gate like last minute, like I would miss flights before and this and that, and like now it's like I want to get to the airport 2 hours early so I can sit there and charge my phone and have dinner or lunch or whatever time I'm there and just be relaxed. And it's like, so I can breathe, because now chaos and stress and struggle and just all of that is so abnormal to me that it actually is so uncomfortable to my body. It is so unbelievably uncomfortable. Like, I love calm. Even the music I listen to, oh my gosh, even the music I listen to has changed because the chaotic like vibrations and the chaotic hurts and the chaotic lyrics and the chaotic sounds of like a lot of mainstream music, like I used to like love it and like crave it, and now like I can't even listen to it. Like, I cannot even listen to any of that music anymore. The like 98% of the music I listen to is jazz music, whether it's bossa nova jazz or it's like jazz house music or it's like just like cafe jazz, or like I love jazz music. It's so calming, it's so relaxing. Or it's like if you put on the ones that are a little bit more uplifting, so like I have like more energy, because like music really plays a part into like how your energy and your vibe and your emotions are throughout the day. And so yeah, like I can't even believe I can believe it. Like, I understand why I used to go to those crazy music festivals and be at the barricade at the front, and it's like nuts, you know what I mean? And it's like, no wonder why I used to drink so much all the time when I was younger. I literally used to, me and my friends, amongst all the chaos and everything, we also would drink all the time because it was so chaotic and stressful, and your body does not like that. Like, it actually doesn't like that. So it's always finding ways to self-soothe, and I didn't know about healthy ways to self-soothe when I was younger. Like, I didn't understand that all of that meant that I had a dysregulated nervous system and that I was very anxious all the time. I had no idea. All I knew is that like I need to take this edge off, and the only thing I knew at the time was just to drink. That's it. I started drinking when I was very young, and the people around me, because that's all we were trying to do was self-soothe our like anxiousness, our anxiety, our take that edge off. And so now I don't even put myself in environments where I feel like I need to drink to deal with it. I don't put myself in relationships where I feel like I need to numb to deal with it. Like, I've learned how to regulate my nervous system. And now that I have a regulated nervous system, I'm naturally just gravitating towards calmer environments, healthier, calmer relationships, like healthier, calmer work styles. Like, I don't want to do the crazy like hustle bustle, like working in a crazy restaurant and like it's nuts and I'm getting yelled at. And I don't even want to do any of that anymore. You know what I mean? Because my body isn't used to that. I feel like I would get sick if I was in situations like that, because it is so abnormal to my nervous system now. So basically, the whole thing about this is learning how to regulate your nervous system. Your nervous system was completely dysregulated from when you were younger. That's why chaos feels normal. That's why chaos feels normal. That's why stress feels normal. That's why you can't sit still, you can't relax, because like your nervous system is literally dysregulated. So you don't even know how to do that. Like, my grandma always used to tell me, she's like, I don't know how to relax. It's like, I know, but you need to learn. Like, you can learn. You can literally learn how to relax and how to chill. So yeah, regulating your nervous system literally teaches your body that rest and relaxation and calm is not only normal, but safe, because your body's like, okay, like, it's not new anymore. Like, it's like we've been in situations over and over and over again where we're calm, where we're relaxed, where things are easy, where things are flowing, and this is good. And it's like teaching your body and your brain that like, this is safe, even though it's new. And then eventually it's not new anymore, it just becomes normal for you. Regulating your nervous system. Well, I'm so grateful that I figured out how to do that, because oh my gosh, my life goes so much better now. Everything goes so much smoother now. Like, everything, it's like things flow so much better now. Like, I'm able to manifest things so much easier now. Like, I don't find myself in crazy situations and crazy relationships and crazy things. I'm not even a match for it at all anymore, because literally I have a regulated nervous system, and my body literally will just not allow me to be in situations. My body will send off signals. Like, if it is too chaotic in a situation, like in an environment, and I don't even like going to Costco on a Saturday. There's no way. Like, I will only go to Costco if it's like early in the morning, like in the middle of the week, because I do not even like being in chaotic shopping centers or any of that, because I'm like, my body just like, it's not fun, like trying to, no, absolutely not. So regulating your nervous system will help you get out of survival mode. Like, it will help you learn to not be addicted and drawn to chaos and stress and struggle anymore. Like, that'll be so foreign to you that you'll be like, okay, cool. Like, I feel good. Like, I just like relax for a little bit. Like, I feel great. Like, oh, I met a nice man. We went on a date, and he was like, he didn't send off freaking fireworks signals crazy in my body, which, by the way, butterflies isn't like, oh, it's connection. Butterflies means like anxiety, like your body, it's like abort. Like, it's not a good thing. Like, oh, he's calm and he's nice. Like, I like, this is cool. Like, I want to see like where else this is gonna go. You're not gonna run away from it because your body isn't used to the calm, because you will be used to the calm. In my Empowered Self-Concept course, I have an entire section about nervous system regulation because of this point. Because when you're upgrading yourself and you're doing self-development and personal growth, like, if you're not regulating your nervous system, all of this new information that you're learning, all of this new way that you're being, it could kind of not scare you, but it, like I said, it sends a signal to your brain like, this is new, I don't know about this, maybe we should stop trying to get healthy, maybe we should stop trying to be confident, maybe we should stop like doing all this stuff, stop upgrading ourselves, because like, this is unsafe, it's new, and it's like, no, it's not unsafe, it's just new. So if you learn to regulate your nervous system in the process of you upgrading yourself, in the process of you learning to be a better version of yourself, then it just becomes so much easier and you feel so much better. And honestly, all the work and the effort that you're putting into yourself and investing in yourself pays off, and you see results so quickly, like so much faster, because you feel nice, you feel calm, like it feels okay, it feels normal, because it is. So yeah, I'll link that below in my Empowered Self-Concept course. Definitely check that out if you're interested in living a calm life, okay? And feeling more confident and feeling healthier and feeling happier and feeling safe and normal while doing so. So yeah, if you're addicted to chaos and stress and struggle, it's okay. A lot of people are, especially if you live in America. It is a very toxic hustle culture and chaos and productivity, this, you can't sleep, you can't do this, like you can't, it's not freaking normal. And that's why so many people are like chronically stressed and have a lot of anxiety, and it's just normal because everybody around them has it, and they don't realize that like that is like it's ruining their life and it's giving them terrible sleep. And then if you have terrible sleep, then you can't function great during the day, and it's just a freaking cycle, and it just goes and goes and goes. It's no bueno. It's no bueno at all. So yes, I'll link that below, my Empowered Self Concept course. And I really want you to understand that you, no matter how you grew up, and no matter what situation you grew up in, and no matter what environment you grew up in, or how long you were in these cycles, or how long you were in these types of jobs or these types of relationships, you can change. You can change. Like, you have the ability to change. Like, you are not a tree. You are not stuck. You can even uproot a tree and plant it somewhere else. Like, you have the ability to change your life, to change your mind, to change your body, to heal yourself. It just takes time. It doesn't even take a lot of time. It just takes effort. That's it. Like, it just takes effort, like one foot in front of the other, and you'll get to where you're trying to go. All right, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.